Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking an in-depth look at the all-new CIGA Design Eastern Jade. This is part of their mechanical series Y lineup, and it's a watch that's not just about keeping time, but also about showcasing craftsmanship and culture. Now, in case if you're new here, my name's Dave, and hey, did you know it's a great day to wear a watch? Drop me a comment with what watch you're rocking today, and let's get into this review. This watch features an exclusive ceramic jade bezel, symbolizing harmony and elegance in Chinese culture. The ceramic material is created through oxygen-enriched sintering at temperatures of 1800 degrees Celsius, and that will give it this meticulously polished look that offers a smooth, glossy finish that has a robust high scratch resistance, giving you a standout piece that reflects both tradition and modern elements. Now, to me, this case and bracelet almost looks like they're crafted from hematite with this porcelain look in hues of black and gray. The open worked dial is designed to expose the mechanical movement beneath, featuring elements of high polished steel hour markers, hands, and movement bridges, adding a luxurious touch. The dial is set into a crystal clear anti-shock mid-case housing that gives the movement a floating effect, which I have not seen in any other watches before. And this ties in beautifully with the 3D curved sapphire glass that's covering the dial side with mineral glass covering the back of the case. I was a bit surprised to see mineral glass used in the back, but I'm guessing since there's less chance of scratches happening to the case back, they opted to go with the cheaper glass. Now, the edges of the sapphire glass give a nice glint of light play, and there's a peace of mind knowing that this timepiece has supreme scratch resistance. Powering the Eastern Jade is an in-house CIGA Design automatic mechanical movement, caliber CD02. It has 26 joules, it's a high beat movement running at a frequency of 28,800 beats per hour or 4 hertz, and this particular watch is running at an impressive 0 to +1 seconds per day with only 0.1 beat error. The skeleton design allows you to see the gear train, balance wheel, and the escapement in action. The movement does allow for hand winding as well as hacking, and while it does not feature a date complication on the dial, there is a date wheel position on the crown, meaning this movement can support the use of a date wheel. A no date movement would have been impressive, but it's not a deal breaker, and since the crown does not engage in any date wheel itself, there's no risk of breaking anything in the first position. I get a bold impression that this timepiece is not just about telling time, it's about appreciating the craft and the brand behind it. With accuracy like this, I absolutely appreciate it. And moving to the dial, we see subtle branding at 3 o'clock set into the movement. I like that this is done in a small and unobtrusive manner. They didn't just print text on the glass, and I think this was the most classy way to approach the branding. The outer movement ring is cleverly turned into the chapter ring, with small batons of high polish set at each hour marker and these small gear-like teeth used for each minute marker. The bridge portions in the shape of an X also use a separate textured steel effect, giving a real nod to the efforts that went into the intricacies of the design of this watch. I also like how the movement is matte black and shows there's depth in the various layers of the movement, which can be seen in the contrasting use of steel and gold gears, mainspring, and levers. The handset is using an elongated wand shape that is also skeletonized, and while absent of a seconds hand, instead opting for a central rotating three-handed gear. This Mercedes shape gives balance to the design and also shows the passing of each second in its high beat rotation. These are also the only features of the watch that are filled with superluminova, giving it this really cool look at night. Now, since there is not lume used on the hour markers, it can be a bit difficult to read the exact time in the dark, but it's also not heavily layered with lume, so it will fade a bit sooner than the lume used on a dive watch, for example. The case measures in at 43mm by 43mm with a case thickness of just under 13mm, making it have a large wrist presence. Now, because the lugs are recessed into the case, it does allow for the strap or bracelet to drop straight down, so as long as your wrist is at least 43mm across, this watch will wear nicely for most. The crown looks like a more modernized onion design, and the etched grooves allow for easy operation of the crown. It's a simple push-pull crown and has very nice tactile resistance when rotating the handset. With the combination of this rounded case and curved glass design, the watch is very reflective, so while there is an AR coating applied to the sapphire glass, you do get some reflections off the glass in various lighting. The Eastern Jade comes with a high-quality full ceramic jade bracelet that features a double deployant butterfly clasp in steel. The links are short and held in place by push pins, and the links roll smoothly onto themselves, giving a noticeable level of comfort, making it perfect for everyday wear. It also features a quick release system, allowing you to easily swap straps to suit your style. I did notice that the bracelet length in combination with the case dimensions fits my 7.25 inch wrist, but if my wrist had been longer, this strap would not have fit, so keep that in mind. I would recommend reaching out to CIGA Design if you need extra links for the bracelet, or opt for the silicone strap version if you have a larger wrist. With a water resistance rating of 30 meters or 3 atmospheres, this watch can handle simple splashes and brief immersion, making it versatile for daily wear without needing to worry about moisture exposure. But this watch is not designed for swimming or diving, so leave this one at home if you're going by the beach or the pool. That said, I always appreciate over-engineered watches offering a minimum of 100 meters water resistance, so it would have been great to see a bit higher rating on this piece. Now for me, one of the standout features is the exhibition caseback, giving you a full view of the movement in action. The attention to detail here is impressive, with engraved decorations adding to the watch's premium feel. The CIGA Design Eastern Jade summarizes exactly what the brand ethos is perfectly. Their timepieces focus on design, and this is just another example of their ability to go beyond just timekeeping. Its use of this new ceramic jade material, the intricate skeleton design, and reliable mechanical movement make it a unique addition to any watch collection. And I can tell you in my brief time owning this watch, it is an actual conversation starter. It's unlike anything else that everyone else has on their wrists, so if you want something different, this is going to check that box for sure. Okay, so let's talk price. Before any discounts or savings, you're looking at a suggested price of $599. Now you may be asking yourself, is that worth it, or do I think it's worth it? And it's going to depend on a couple of things. One being, of course, if your budget allows for it, and the second being if this piece really speaks to you in its unique design elements. I will say, material-wise, it's got great features, and also the movement, being a high beat movement with great accuracy, makes it definitely worth this higher price point. But I know price is always a factor for many. So if this is something you'd be interested in, definitely I'll include links down in the description so you can go check out the website. Again, I don't make any commission on those links, it's just for me to share with you. If you have any questions or need additional information, feel free to leave me a comment down below. And if you have any feedback, I always appreciate that as well. And I can't wait to see you all again at the next review. Till next time, take care.